think it's going to be an interesting future. We're going to hit the ground running. I just hope I would have already been in the ground at least about 100 years before it gets started. So I ain't got to worry about it.
All my family in Alabama posted pictures of in Florida got snow.
Did Alabama get snow too?
Yes.
Yes.
Got
A lot of New Orleans got a lot.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Louisiana.
Yeah, 8 inches.
Huh.
Now you tell me that climate change ain't real.
Yeah.
Tell you, please.
Yeah,
Tell you, convince me of that lie. Mhm. Mhm. I used to live in Texas. And Texas didn't used to get no snow. The only thing that Texas got in the winter time was it would get cold at night. But by the time the sun came up at 6 or 7 o'clock, it was scorching hot out in Texas. That's one thing that I did love about Texas. It used to be hot all year round. I don't know what's going on with it now.
Where in Texas were we at?
Huh?
Where were we in Texas?
I was in Houston.
Okay,
Yeah, I was in Houston and Richton.
okay.
Yeah.
I had a brother in San Antonio.
Yeah,
He said they're getting cold weather, but for them, cold weather's like 50, 60.
yeah,
They're not used to that.
yeah. Well, I remember a few years ago, I was scheduled to do some work in Texas, and that work got canceled because they got hit with a snowstorm that shut the whole state down.
Huh.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, you know.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
You said Richmond?
Yeah.
Where's Richmond?
Huh?
Where's Richmond in, like relation to Houston and San Antonio?
It's actually like next door to it.
Okay, like
Yeah.
a suburb?
Yeah. 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 Richmond is like a suburb. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Yeah.
nice.
yeah, I've been to Houston and then Galveston. Yeah, it's nice. It's very muggy.
Mhm.
Muggy and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. See, now that I can deal with. I'd rather have the heat and the mugginess than the cold. Can't stand the cold. Ugh. Get too old for it. I want to go someplace warm. A buddy of mine said, "Why don't you try Florida?" I said, "Yeah. America's trash in God's radio." Sure. Sounds like a lot of fun. No, thank you.
Okay, right. Right, you got opportunity.
Yes, Sweden speaking. Where are you? Hello. said nothing. Something on the agenda.
No. Hello, Lily.
Hello there.
Nice.
I just really so much. Whoever the last person came here.
Sure wasn't me. I just like cigars. I don't like the rest.
People downstairs from me. Oh my God,
Still chaotic at best.
man. You heard me what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Go back to like the old days.
We got 6 minutes. And 7.
COVID is ruining you.
Mhm. Okay.
We don't have any walk-ons or anything.
Yes.
Okay.
100%. You know what I do is see that when I get home, I'll get it for you, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, all right. As soon as I get home, I'll get the plastic for you. Okay? I am at council. It's gonna be a short agenda. And everything is ready to go. All we gotta do is get in and get out. Hopefully it'll go that way. Okay, all right. All right,
You making some land? Did I hear that correctly?
huh?
You make some land?
No. I said nothing about food, but clearly somebody's got lamb on the brain today.
You know what?
Mhm.
There's 3 different people brought up in
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hello there.
What's going on? What's going on?
Happy New Year.
Happy
Lisa.
New Year. He done brought you all the way down from Cali, huh? Ooh, that's a long flight.
That's Calvin.
Oh, okay, that's right, Calvin's in Cali, that's right.
I'm here.
Okay, okay.
I don't have to drive.
Okay, good, good.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I heard y'all say for the music over there, baby.
Mhm.
That's what you asked for, my friend.
Oh, perfect, perfect, thank you so much.
It's got the yellow ones in
Okay.
it, or the other ones.
Happy New
Okay.
Year.
Same to you.
I got
And
this.
no, you don't. Look at it very closely.
Oh, you added some to
Those are the ones, yes. Yes, Councilman asked me to add those, so I did.
That's right.
Thank you.
As many times as you want to do it. I can keep adding them up.
Let me hear, that's called teamwork, Ron.
It sure is.
Make sure we put one in council or president's mailbox for him. Yeah, yeah, because he wanted this map as well too.
memo.
Hmm?
I didn't get the memo.
On what?
Don't come to council meeting.
Oh, well, you know, it's up to you. You're still open to the public. You could come. It's still open to the public. What we just knew it wasn't gonna be a lot of people due to the extreme weather, but this is something that's gotta get done. And everybody I talked to said that they'll be watching it on Zoom and YouTube. So they'll be watching it on TV tonight. So
It's now 7 o'clock. Good evening and happy new year to everyone that I didn't get a chance to wish happy new year's to. Madam Secretary, can you do the roll call, please?
Councilman Shafi,
President.
Councilwoman Martin,
Here.
Councilwoman Manica,
Here.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
Present,
and Council President Thomas.
which is excused.
Excuse.
Can I get a motion for approval of the agenda?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Madam Clerk, can you take the call, please?
Councilman Shafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Yes. May I get,
I miss
You didn't
Square.
say-
oh, Ms. Square, happy new year.
Happy New Year. Haven't seen you.
Yes,
Have we started?
Yes.
yes.
All right.
Can I get a motion for approval of proposed minutes for virtual and in-person regular meeting held December the 16th, 2024?
I want to make a motion to approve the proposed minutes for the virtual and in-person regular meetings held December 16th, 2024.
Second. Oh.
You want to say, come on,
Who
teamwork.
wants to take
Who
it?
wants to take that? They both raised, ladies first.
Okay.
May I get the roll call, please, Madam
Sure.
Clerk?
Councilman Shafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Yes. May I get the approval for proposed minutes of the virtual and in-person special meeting held January the 10th, 2025?
I want to make a motion to approve the proposed minutes for the virtual and in-person special meeting held January 10th, 2025.
Second.
Madam Clerk, can I get the call, please?
Councilman Shafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Yes. At this time, we have the floor open for Mayor McDonald. If you would like to speak to council.
I want to turn it back to you, but I'm gonna stand right here. So, wait for
Good evening, Madam Mayor.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, council members. Good evening to audience and administration. City council meeting. So City Hall will be closed tomorrow, January 22nd, 2025 for inclement weather. They're predicting that it could possibly be a wind chill of below 20. And so we do not want to come out or have citizens come out to the building. We will reopen on Thursday. January 20th is supposed to be just a little bit warmer. We came in today, so Applications for the My Neighborhood Grant can be picked up from Ernest T. Ford Fieldhouse on Pickens. So if you know anybody who qualifies, they can go pick those up. And they can get help on Tuesdays or Thursdays filling it out. Requesting information and including contracts. Before requesting documents or information that has come before council, please check the minutes or your packages. The information is usually found there. You can find the minutes on the website. Always look on the website, go to the minutes, pull it up. Mostly everything you guys approve is there. Warm and Sitter, I talked about, is located at 10 Pickens and it's T4 from 9 to 5. The reason it's only open to 5 o'clock is because we don't have the personnel to be able to be there. Also, we are not certified for health as a health department. And so we don't have the staffing to handle emergency situations in case someone is ill or someone needs emergency treatment. So Sue is there 9 to 5, and they can come. Anyone you know, send them there if you come. Okay, and that's all I have today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Mayor.
Okay.
Ernest Ford Fieldhouse.
That's any day, Mayor? Or just
You can
tomorrow?
pick them up when they're open, and then the help is only on Tuesdays. If anyone needs an application, help with their application. That's only on Tuesday.
So will the water department and other, like, city, rec center be open tomorrow? You said from 9 to 5, right?
The rec
That's my
center,
question.
the rec center will be open. City Hall will not be open.
Okay.
Only City Hall, that's why I say City Hall will be there.
Okay.
The rec center will be there and people can come in and, if they need to get one. The police station, the fire station still will be open.
Okay.
It's just City Hall. That's the only thing closed. I did have one more thing and I can't think of what it was. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
It'll come back to me, I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Citizen participation, 2 minutes with things that appear on the agenda only at this time. Do we have any citizens? Seeing none.
Is anybody online?
No, we got one online. Mr. Lackey. Mr. Lackey, do we have any hands?
No one's online.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to city administration and legal. Request to go into closed session. Settlement, can I get a motion?
Motion to go into closed session.
Go into closed session. Can I get the call, please, Madam Clerk?
Councilman Ashafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tim Robinson.
Yes. Time is 7:06.
Yes.
In my man, it was the rest of us. What? Had these for like 10 minutes and they don't look that good. Inside, outside, carpentry. Oh, breaking bricks. Hey, that's a full house tonight.
I said, how come I didn't get the memo?
The memo that nobody's coming tonight. I thought first of the year, like, I was expecting a packed house.
Me too.
Want to hear a funny story here? I took a trip to Northville, Michigan today, where the mechanic group is headquartered. They didn't like that very much. You know, urban planning permits, planning our beautiful city. Oh. I guess they never thought a Highland Park would make a drive out there, but I was feeling frisky today. Oops. Doghouse now. I was talking to them and I got an email from the mayor.
Definitely. Thing that none of them ever needed.
I bet she's got the heat on 95 right now at the house. She likes it hot. Probably under the bed.
Tried to call it.
Probably under the bed. Guys, doctor. Yes. Oh, no, I swung by the house yesterday. Man, like yesterday was a long day.
I got up for nothing yesterday.
Got up for nothing.
I still have my taxes done. I said, it's unusual that they open up.
Well, that's early getting your taxes done.
No
So
kidding.
I got them done today.
What are you gonna do the rest of the year? I don't even have my W-2s back yet. Wait. I think I made like $10 last year. Pretty good year for me. On the books. Make that check out the cash, sir.
I try to do everything right.
Yeah. Where's our distinguished president tonight?
Something came up,
Probably under the bed.
like the rest of it. We told them not to come. We didn't get the bill.
Huh.
And they said that, because of, I think it said because of the closed session. And the rest of it said, because it's not much of a deal.
It's thin.
Well, she said already, but I mean,
What's it?
probably the application for the parents.
Oh, home repairs. Who is that for?
The rest of it.
Just any old time pop in there?
I don't know if it's 9 to 5.
Who is Sue doing it or?
She got retired.
What? When? Like last week?
December. Yeah, like in December, she got up here and said she retired.
Well, yeah, she's
So.
in her
maybe-
70s. Cause she came out of retirement cause she was in Detroit for the longest. And, yeah, she got out of retirement to work here. She's nuts.
She probably saw the future.
What's the future, dear?
We will see.
Is it bright? Bad, eh? You don't have to whisper here, nobody's in here. Well, the band's always listening, but
Maybe lacking this.
like he's eating dinner, smoking a cigarette, he's not listening. No, he's my favorite old man. Well, Frank and Minnie Frank are gone. He's building inspector. You could call him that. Oh, yeah. No, they cleaned house. He was- Yeah, and what's his daughter's name? I just keep calling her Minnie Frank. Frank literally. Do it. I don't think we have one. We don't. Don't you remember that time that
So I can contest that.
you should? And if I have it my way, anybody living in Highland Park at this second, I want to make it so they won't have to pay taxes moving forward. Because what do taxes pay for, darling? Roads, bridges, and schools. Don't have any schools. Roads are like traversing the moon, and bridges are even worse. I mean, the Davison, Service Drive, Woodward, Second, Hampton, it's all a joke. Like our taxes, they just stick it in their pocket and keep it moving. And we've got 2 totally decent shelters that can be up and running, but I think they're like almost shut down, the YM and the YWCA.
Any more problem in that going on with that? So we go with Zoom. I should- Zoom, citizen concern,
Yeah, this is a warm day for me. I did 25 years of hard labor in Minnesota, so I called my dad today. How's the weather, old man? He's like, well, 10 below air temperature, 20 below with the wind chill. And he's like, you enjoy that?
I was out at 9:30 this morning.
Oh, I waited till noon.
I have to get up and be out at 9:30. It was really good.
Better you than me. It's a heck of lunch, dear. Telegraph right up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I took a little field trip to beautiful 6 Mile and Grand River today. And I finally, after 10 years of living here, finally met the big boss of White Busters. Man, he's holding that neighborhood down.
Oh, Darren Dillard. Well, he's been open, he's been active in that area.
He said he started boarding up
Well,
houses 37 years
Yeah,
ago.
like 84 or something, right around in there. Because I used to, be active with him years ago.
Small town. Yeah, he said he got the Masonic Temple over there for a buck.
He had the Masonic Temple for a little while. Then a lot of stuff happened with that. Then he got the job, then he moved over to the Java House.
Yeah.
And, started, building on that.
Oh, yeah. Is it heavy in the gang shit over there? Because I went to the dollar store and I was like, I need to get smoked. Like everybody was
Well, they
looking
got,
at me.
if you gotta look at from last year to 6 Mile.
Yeah.
To 7 Mile. And then you go down, like sort of kind of like this, Evergreen.
Yeah.
That little piece right there, that's all part of it. And you got, with the way they just configure the Brightmoor, you still got Brightmoor.
Oh, yeah.
And that little piece over there. And you have other, with Redford being dismantled, high school.
Yeah.
That kind of displaced a lot of people moving
Oh, yeah.
around. You have Old Redford Academy on Southfield and Outer Drive. So a lot of kids, some kids go there, and some kids go to Detroit City School that's on Burt Road and Plymouth.
Yeah.
But then you have Henry Ford, so it's kind of, I would say you probably got at least about maybe 8 games or something. I mean,
Kidding.
dependent.
And they were all looking at me today. I was like, don't worry, fellas, just getting some toothpaste from the dollar store. I'm keeping it moving. Not bringing the Jewish mob over here. This is too deep west for me.
Yeah.
I know, I'm surprised they didn't cancel it. I-
We'll call it the third week.
Which day was that?
Tuesday.
They didn't come in. Oh, gorgeous.
She just got dressed up for this meeting too.
Oh.
She was gonna take me out, but I had to
Is
pay
that
today,
what
so.
you- I think that might
No,
be
he
what
said
it is.
cheating on you.
Oh, don't tell me.
He said
Oh,
cheating.
no.
See that smile?
Cheated.
Early, now you see what you missed.
No,
Nothing. Yeah, my old son, he jumped in the car, going, I said, you come right. You should tell us something good. Mama, you pushed too many buttons. What's that? Standing on the top row, got the box.
It's the same thing. It's really nothing.
Like that?
I think they should have printed off like 90 more copies. Because that's like 2.75 minutes. You have 70 minutes so quick, it's like.
Rolling chair.
Not, now we doing the new year, you guys. Not bringing in 2025 like that.
I'm telling you. I know.
It is 7:25. Can I get a motion to?
I move to, executive session.
Yes.
Who did what?
Bring the meeting back to session.
Okay, who moved it?
Martin seconded.
Okay,
Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
you want me to call the roll?
Pardon me?
You want the roll call?
Yes, ma'am.
Councilman Shafi?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica?
Yes.
Council President Pro Tem Robinson?
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go to administration. Resolution to submit application for 2025 State of Michigan grant for financially distressed cities, villages, or townships.
Motion to approve.
Support with questions.
Y'all can't get out there.
I have support with questions. Is there anybody?
Yes, ma'am.
I move to approve a resolution to submit the application for 2025 State of Michigan grant for financially distressed cities, villages, or townships, FDCVT.
Right, support with
Supported by Martin.
questions.
You have to-
Is there anybody here that can answer some quick questions?
I think by purchases online.
Yes, I'm on the line.
He's there. Hello. I'm scared of the mic. Hello, Mr. Burgess. Hello. That's what's got the. Hello.
Yes,
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Burgess, I know that right now we're just talking about accept the application. I just had a few questions. Can
okay.
you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. What was my first question? Okay, so I know this, it was saying that when you submit a grant, or when you have the grant, that there's like a certain type of projects or services. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Certain type of projects or services, what would be the project or service in Highland Park What would be the service or the project in Highland Park that this grant would be applied to?
We have requested the funds for two heavy-duty trucks to be used by DPW. And we hope to be able to equip them with snow moving equipment and removing trash from the city or whatever functions that the DPW personnel require.
Okay, and then so if there was any other, it goes by per project, per department?
It goes by the cities that are classified under the FDCVT guidelines. And the funds can be applied for from those cities, and they're normally used to accommodate such activities as we have requested.
Okay. So the whole grant would be applied for just a DPW truck?
Yes,
You said two of them?
two of them, yes.
How much do those trucks usually run?
About equipped, probably $75,000 each. That's some quotes that we received for the grant. So therefore we requested $150,000, which is really at the high end of their grant request, because the 2.5 million that's allowed is for the full state of Michigan.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, no further questions. Thank you, Mr. Burgess.
Sure.
Mr. Burgess, I do have one. So we're purchasing two trucks, heavy duty trucks. Will you be coming back in front of us again to get money for the plow, or do we have a plow already?
It depends on what they approve. If they approve the full amount that we have requested, probably won't have to come back to you. If they approved only part of that, then we come back with a recommendation to the council to approve.
Thank you. Any more questions?
No further questions.
No.
Can you take the roll, please?
Councilman Ashafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Yes. Department of Water, resolution authorizing the contract award to Lakeshore Global Inc. for 2024 water master meter construction project. Can I get a motion?
I move to.
Motion to approve with questions.
I'll second.
Madam Clerk, can you take the roll? Do we have any questions?
Yeah,
Yes.
I said motion to approve with questions. Mr. Garrett. So if I'm to understand this correctly, this contract is not to exceed $3,878,000, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Is there a projected time frame for completion?
Yes, construction, assuming that we,
I'm sorry. I know that's going to take time. I mean, from the time that we say yes to this, when are they going to get started?
early February.
Okay, early February.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. I really like the map. I appreciate the map, but I still am not seeing the existing ones. we have. I know of a couple of them, but I understand that there are more. Does any of this money cover the cleanup and repair of those existing pumping stations? I know that all of this is part of the infrastructure. Has that been figured in there?
So are you talking about Houston Whittier?
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
does not
Okay.
include any of that.
Okay. So
This is just for the 3 master meters.
meters. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But is there any money anywhere else? I know it's $280 million all together spread out over the agreement with the regulates water authority. Is any of that included for possibly some maintenance on these outside the city sites?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know they allocated the money.
Mhm.
I think most of it is earmarked for infrastructure projects, but we haven't asked that question, so
Okay.
I don't want to tell you any stories.
Okay. Yeah, because I would assume that it would be because it is a part of our infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? I understand that it's outside of the city, but we're still responsible for maintaining those pieces of property. Especially the one that's being used out of Rose Point. Yeah, that would still be used. So, okay. I yield back.
Any more questions?
I just have one. When these master meters get put in, are they gonna affect our water pressure?
In a good way. Yeah. I don't know. They're mainly is going to allow water to run across the meter and be accurately measured. So I'm thinking with these 3 connections open, that we'll get better circulation. So we should see slightly increase in pressure. You're welcome.
More questions?
I have a question. Last part of the resolution, I'm just not, maybe it's just me today. In the amount not to exceed 3 million?
Yeah.
878,000 contingent upon receipt of approved permit from EGO, available funding. Attach that to something.
So the funding has already been allocated. Up in the whereas the 1, 2, third one, the money's already been appropriated. So the available funding, that shouldn't really be there.
Okay.
The funding is available. The money is there. $5 million is allocated for this particular project.
Gotcha.
That's it? Okay.
Questions? I just wanted it attached to something I didn't
Oh, yeah.
see it attached.
Let's get them shovels in the ground. Get this is like the biggest project that we have done so far. So getting these meters in the ground is a big deal.
So that is also.
No, we're
going
gonna start like, breaks like 35, yes. Oh, yeah, when it breaks.
You know what, so I do have another question. Traffic. When this happens, so they're not gonna do all 3 at the same time, of course.
Correct.
We've talked about it, or has been discussed, how that's gonna be diverted?
So what's gonna happen is Hamilton and McNichols and Hamilton and Webb will be done at the same time. They're on opposite ends of the city. So there'll be there'll be a lane shut down because this is gonna be in one of the travel lanes. So I believe there'll be one lane open, maintained, while they put shoring in the ground and dig a hole. So the short answer to your question is yes, traffic will be maintained throughout construction. We don't anticipate any detours being needed.
Thank you.
We got meters going in the ground. If you need to reroute them to Timbuktu, let them be routed.
I'm with you.
To Timbuktu.
Let them go.
Do you have a driver?
Y'all set?
Yes, we're all set.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I'm sorry.
I do not need to be rerouted, sir.
Madam Clerk, can you take the roll?
Councilman Ashafi?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica?
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson?
No. With that being said and done, we have citizen participation. Have any citizens like to speak on anything tonight?
Just have one question.
Can we talk
I-
about-
I
Say your
was
name,
listening-
please.
My name is Deanna Minor. I was listening to some of the money that y'all getting ready to spend. Are these gonna be on new trucks? Or are they gonna be used?
Mr. Burgess, are you still there?
Yeah.
Those are new trucks.
Yeah.
He did say new trucks.
Yeah, he did say new trucks.
Now, are they, from what company are they come through? Because only thing that's racing through my mind is, and I'm gonna get finished real quick, is that if we're gonna need the plows, because that's our season, like now, you know, what company are we going through to make sure that all our ends are covered? And not just keep on begging for money because we need money allocated somewhere else. That's the only thing that my concern is.
Is Mr. Burgess here?
Yeah. He
Because
told,
I know I spoke to Mr. Burgess and he.
Because I know it is companies that have stuff that accommodate and we can still get an excellent price.
right. So he did say when he was on that the plow and everything, it may be included based on what they allocate to the city. They might only allocate enough money just for the trucks, or they might allocate enough money for the trucks and the plows. It depends on what he's going after altogether. So I'm not for sure. Yeah. Mhm.
And if we get it.
Mhm.
It's
If
a
we
request,
get
we may not get it.
This is just.
Yes, it is. So they're applying for it right now.
Okay.
So it's just a if. Yeah. So if we get it, then they have to come back to us to be accepted.
Oh.
Okay.
And he did mention a dealership in Westland, so they are new trucks. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Benita Walker. I'd like to know who is our assessor?
Doug Shaw. Yes. Doug Shaw's our test.
Is Mr. Thomas on the line so I can get my 2-minute timer?
No, he's not.
He's been excused.
So can I get 2.5 minutes?
It's up to the council.
Oh, very good. Well, clock's rolling. Joshua Lemire, honorary polar bear. Just a quick aside about the H2O quandary. I'm glad these master meters are being installed, but the fact of the matter is we're still hemorrhaging water every time we turn on our tap. 1 gallon of water we drink, 2 gallons get spilled. That's deep, and that's a lot of water. So I'd just like to thank my councilman, Mr. Ashafi, for bringing the pump station to everybody's attention, because we have our own pump station, and hypothetically, Highland Park could be the blackest city in America with its own water. That would be hip, but that's probably a problem with the Great Lakes Water Authority. So, dang. Well, happy 2025.
Anybody else want to speak? Have any questions, concerns? Do we have anyone online? Mr. Lackey?
Let me take a look. I don't see any hands raised by anyone. So no, we don't have anyone.
Oh, anybody else?
Are you coming to the podium?
What's that for?
It was there like he was.
I didn't know it was something else.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so we don't have any more citizen participation. Can I get a motion to adjourn? This happy meeting? All right, y'all wanna go? Raise your hand. Anybody, y'all got some affairs? Y'all wanna talk about?
I do have one thing to say. I got a question to ask. It was brought to my attention a couple of weeks ago that the credit card machine in the Treasury Department doesn't work. When is that gonna get fixed?
They have to put it in for.
So you talked to the Treasury Department? Because they didn't even know when they were gonna get it fixed either.
No one has said anything to me about it.
That's it.
Every day, and he has said nothing.
Okay, I have
Now-
something.
Now,
Did you have something, Mr. Sharp?
yeah, now adding on to that, what you said, something that needs to be looked into about false information that was given out. So a couple of residents told me that when they went to the window at the treasury window to pay their taxes, they were told by Tony that they could only pay their taxes here in Highland Park. And, since since the machine was down, he said they had to pay cash. They could only pay it here in Highland Park. I know for a fact that is incorrect. If the machine is down here, those kiosks are available to pay your taxes to Wayne County. And you can even go down to 400 Monroe, which is what I always do. I go down to 400 Monroe and pay my taxes every year. I never pay my taxes here. I never pay my taxes here because we have historically had problems with making sure that it got to Wayne County up until recent. But everything is going smoothly now, but it's still, that's a false information to give out to residents. They can pay their taxes here or they can pay them at Wayne County. They are not limited as to which two options they can use.
Does that depend on what year they're paying?
No,
Or-
no,
yeah,
no, no,
let
no.
me finish
According
the
to, I'm sorry to interrupt. According to Wayne County, which I did make a call down to confirm, you can pay current or back taxes through either one of those options. There are three options. You can either pay it here in the city, or you can pay it at the kiosk, or you can pay it at Wayne County in person at 400 Monroe yourself. As long as they're paid.
That's interesting. So I won't have to check that too, because I remember trying to pay down there, and because it's Highland Park and not Detroit, and it wasn't a back tax situation. Usually paying your taxes after, I don't know if it's February or something, you do have to go down there. But if you say so, I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
checked it. I will check it again and
I
see.
have never had a problem. I pay them every year down at 400
That's still an
Monroe.
issue with the kiosk machine. I mean, the kiosk, the card is that,
Because I'm not a fan, I think, because I'm not a fan of the kiosk, the machine either, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust that thing either, you know, I want to put my money in somebody's hands and they give me a stamped receipt and I'll be on my merry way.
So the best thing is just right now, if they have to go get cash.
Yeah.
Right, I know,
Yeah.
but they just brought it to my attention that they were gonna pay the card and
Is
luckily
that
they
cash
actually
or a
had
check,
cash on.
or is that a certified check or money order or?
No, they were gonna pay with the card.
Yeah.
And they were saying that the card reader was down, and they said luckily they happened to have the cash already on them. Because other than that, they wouldn't get their two payment had, but they didn't know the card didn't work.
And I yield back.
So
You
you done, Mr. Shafi?
Yeah, check money order, the mayor is right, there's a number of ways you can pay, check, money order, cashier's check. Yeah, there's options.
That wasn't offered.
Oh,
Person.
okay. Okay,
Tony
well,
offered.
okay,
So-
well, then that's something that needs to be discussed in private with Tony. He should be making those options available to the residents. And I'm done.
Yes. The mayor actually already mentioned a couple of, just want to remind you of a warming center at Ernest T. Ford Fieldhouse on 10 Pickets from 9 to 5. Also, about the grant, she mentioned that as well. My neighborhood grant opportunity. So that's what you're actually asking for, my neighborhood grant opportunity. And you have to be 55 or and older, correct? Yes, for the My Neighborhood Grant Opportunity. You have to be 55 or older, own and occupy property, current on taxes, property and insurance, or property insurance rather. Property has to be free of citation or violation, city and state. You cannot have any city or state citations or violations. So make sure you check that. It starts at about $5,000. Don't know what you would get, but you can get assistance, like the mayor said earlier, on Tuesdays and Thursdays to help you fill out your application. You can call 313-252-0050, extension 242, to make an appointment. 252-0050, extension 242, to make an appointment.
pick the application up?
That's to get assistance.
Will you be able to sign up for that tomorrow? I mean,
It started Monday. It started on Monday.
That's a lot of hoop jumping for $5,000.
No, it starts at $5,000,
Okay.
so you
Starts
could
at
possibly
$5,000.
get more. Okay, thaw will be at the water department Monday on the 27th
Nice.
from 9 AM to 3 PM. Okay, to help you with water assistance. Thaw will be at the water department from 9, excuse me, from 9 to 3 PM on Monday, January 27th, to help you get assistance. Also remember, Ms. Shu is asking for donations for her warming. She gives out stuff to people who needs blankets, etc., so that you can continue to do. This last one is really unique. Just want to mention it. It's not in Highland Park, but it's called You Matter Kickback. It's Saturday, February 1st for children that are 11 to 24 and they're deaf or hard of hearing. That event takes place at 11:30 AM to 3 o'clock at 2470 Collingwood Street in Detroit, Michigan. You must register for it though. And you register on calebskids.org. Caleb starts with a C.
that address of the congregation?
Yes. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. www.calebskids.org/program. And that's CALEBSKIDS.org/PRO or backslash, I'm sorry, PROGRAM. Okay, that's an exclusive mental health event for hearing, hard of hearing and deaf children age 11 to 24. I just thought that was great. And they will have an interpreter on site for sign language, an ASL interpreter.
Now, the street donations, money, blankets,
All. If you go on the Facebook page, they have a way that you can donate money all the time to her different programs. That's all for me. Thank
Anybody
you.
else? I just wanted to acknowledge Mr. Derek from Commissioner Martha Scott's office sitting in our audience.
How you doing, sir?
And with that being said, I love you, Highland Park. Happy New Year. Please stay warm. And if you're driving around, you see anybody out like they might look like they're homeless, please call the police. So they don't have to spend the night outside. With that being said, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I want to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next time, hopefully we'll get it warmed up. You know, opened up two shelters in the city of Detroit.